So, what does it really take to reshape the future of an entire region? Well, for South Punjab in Pakistan, a huge part of the answer is education. Today, we're going to dig into the story of a brand new institution that was built to do exactly that, the Multan University of Science and Technology. But, before we get into the what, we've really got to understand the why. Why this city, Multan, and why right now? The answer tells a really interesting story about opportunity, about development, and about a gap that was just waiting to be filled. Okay, so what was the actual problem that MUST was designed to solve? This wasn't just about, adding another university to the map. Not at all. It was a really targeted response to a need the region had for a long, long time.
For years, Pakistan's South Punjab region had to deal with what's called the South Punjab Gap. Now, despite being this place rich in agriculture and culture, it just didn't have easy access to modern, specialized higher education. And that's exactly where MUST comes in. It was founded to fill that specific void, bringing these critical programs in tech, medicine, and social sciences right to the region's doorstep.
And right here, you can see the university's brilliant two-part strategy. The vision, it's huge. It's aspirational, training for life. But then you look at the mission, and it is so grounded, so practical. Produce graduates who are ready on day one to strengthen the region's two main economic pillars, agriculture and healthcare. So, with a mission that clear, the next question is all about execution, right? And honestly, the speed at which MUST went from just an idea to a full-blown campus is pretty remarkable. It shows a real sense of urgency. I mean, just look at this 4-year timeline. You've got a proposal in 2021, an official charter by 2022. Students are literally on campus by 2023, and by 2025, it's already partnering up for advanced digital certifications. That's not just moving fast, that's an institution on the fast track for sure. And this official statement really hammers home that core idea. MUST wasn't just created out of thin air. It was built as a direct, strategic answer to what the students, the local industries, and the society of South Punjab actually needed. All right, so we've got the why and the how down, but what about the academic core of this new university? What are students actually learning? So instead of having these huge traditional faculties, MUST is set up into these 8 really focused schools. This structure lets each part be super agile and specialized, whether we're talking about computing, allied health, or veterinary sciences, all fields that are absolutely critical to the region. Of course, specialized schools need specialized instructors, and with over 30 PhDs on a faculty of more than 70, students are being mentored by a team that brings both that deep academic knowledge and, just as important, that real-world industry experience right into the classroom. Now, this level of specialized education, it requires investment. This table gives you a quick snapshot of the tentative annual fees for some of the university's big-ticket professional degrees. They're really benchmarked for the region, trying to find that sweet spot between access and a super high standard of instruction. This focus on practical, career-oriented training isn't just in the curriculum. It's physically built into the campus itself. The facilities are designed for getting your hands dirty, for real, hands-on learning. Take its law students, for example. MUST didn't just build classrooms, it built a mock courtroom. This lets students practice litigation, courtroom procedure, all of it in a realistic setting, long before they ever set foot in a real court. And that same hands-on philosophy applies to the health sciences. The campus has specialized X-ray rooms, surgical training suites, and pharmaceutical labs. It's all about making sure students are comfortable with the tools of their trade way before they graduate. And then across all the departments, the university has set up these things called innovation rooms. These are spaces designed to get students out of the old lecture halls and into collaborative, project-based work, which really fosters teamwork and creative problem solving. Heck, even the dress code gets in on the act, reinforcing this professional focus. It's not just about what you learn, but how you prepare yourself for a career. The requirement for professional clothes, and especially those mandatory white lab coats for science students, it just instills a sense of career readiness from day one. So we've seen the mission and the methods, but what's the actual measurable impact of this university on South Punjab? How do we know it's working? Well, first, there's the direct economic impact. I mean, as a significant local employer, MUST provides over 600 jobs, everything from faculty to administration. That's a direct contribution to the regional economy right there. But the deeper impact? That's strategic. By graduating specialists in veterinary medicine, the university is directly supporting the region's massive livestock economy. By producing qualified nurses and health technicians, it's filling critical gaps in the local healthcare system. This is its core mission in action. So, when you boil it all down, MUST represents way more than just a new campus. It's a major private sector bet on the future of South Punjab's people. Its buildings are up, its classes are full, but its true legacy, well, that's just beginning to be written. It'll be written in the clinics, the farms, and the businesses that its graduates are going to build and transform for decades to come.